What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another video. If this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Venus Soleil. Welcome to my humble abode. This is actually my humble abode because I live in a new place. Guys, I'm so excited about it. Sorry if it's super echoey in here. I am in my bathroom, and bathrooms are just echoey. That's just how they are. But as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm just gonna take you guys through like my natural everyday makeup routine. I feel like I've gotten to the point now where I really understand my face and how to do my makeup and how to make it last all day long. I've been wearing makeup a lot more lately, which I love. Like, makeup just makes you feel more confident, and if you're out there and you're wondering if you want to get into makeup, if you want to dabble into it, I say go for it. It makes me feel good, makes me feel confident, it makes me feel beautiful. Even though I already know that I am beautiful, but just makeup just helps me, gives me that extra, that extra push. So next thing I'm gonna do for foundation, guys, I'm gonna go in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and this is in the shade Espresso. So if you guys wanna use me as a shade reference, I use the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade Espresso. And I love this foundation because it's like transfer proof. So it literally, like when you're wearing face masks, if your makeup moves around a lot, this just helps, I feel like. So and I like to start off with like a little bit first, you guys, because if I like cake it on, then that just makes my makeup move around even more all day. If it's a thinner layer, then I feel like it just doesn't move and it like doesn't look as cakey at the end. So I like to start really, really light and build up. So I think this might be enough just to like last me for the day. I might do a little more, but nothing too extravagant. So what's this? Alright, guys, that's pretty much all I do when it comes to foundation. Like, that's all I needed. Like, that covered enough. And I'm gonna get my neck a little bit, kind of drag it down my neck. Get that neck off. You want to look even. And I spent a lot of time buffing it out just to make sure it's really, really even. Alright, guys, and for concealer today, I'm gonna use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is in the shade Spiced Rum. I love this concealer because it's super thick and like it just like literally like it gets the job done, okay? So I'm gonna just put some under the eye. Not too much, just enough. I think that's enough there. What's up in here? Put some here. Here. And here. Like a little bit down the nose. And something that I learned from watching Jackie Aina on YouTube is if you guys don't know who Jackie Aina is, she is a fucking phenomenal makeup artist. She's amazing. I totally will recommend you guys check her out. But one thing that I learned is if you let your concealer sit on the face for a little bit, what happens is it kind of dries down and it adds more coverage. So you'll get more coverage out of it. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Just kind of fan it a little bit. Like have it just sit here and chill on my face for a bit. And then we'll go on to the next step. All right, that's good enough. Just like, start to blend. And I learned this from Alexa Stone on YouTube that it's like when you blend your concealer out, start at the bottom and then work your way up into the corner, because if you start up here, what can happen is you can end up blending your concealer out too far down. Here, you kind of set the boundary of where you want your concealer to stop. So I know that I want my concealer to come past this point, right? If I started up here and blended down, then I probably would have blended it down a little bit too far. So this is perfect for me. I blended up to my temple, like that. And I go down here. Mind you, this part right here is still setting, so it's still kind of drying, so I haven't really touched right there yet. So it's gonna just add more coverage. That's where I leave the most coverage, because that's where like my fine lines are, under my eye. But I'm gonna keep blending. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tack the inner corner part right here, just kind of like really buff that here on the side of the nose and under the eye. And the reason why I've been really getting into makeup lately, guys, is obviously one, because it makes me feel confident, it makes me feel good, and I just like the artistry of makeup. But the other thing is that I've been getting a lot of dark circles under my eye, and I think it's because of like, I don't want to say stress, because I'm not really stressed, but it's just like, I don't go to sleep on time normally, so I'm up late. So, especially moving to Vegas, I've been out with friends on the weekends, and like the clubs in Vegas, they'll close like damn near 5 o'clock in the morning, or 6. I don't know what time they close. The last time I went out, I like left the club like almost 5 a.m. and they stopped serving drinks at 4. So I'm so used to in San Francisco, like clubs, stop week selling drinks like around 1:30, right? And then you're out of there by 2 o'clock. In Vegas, Honey, when they say Sin City, they mean Sin City, honey, because there's a lot of sinning that is going on at these clubs at this hour. Like, oh my gosh. And then what I do is I take the back of my sponge where my foundation was, and I kind of just like marry the edges together with the concealer and the foundation. So I kind of get a seamless edge. And I do the same thing around here. Just kind of blend this out a little bit with the foundation, just so it kind of tones it down. And then the same up here with the edges of the concealer on the forehead. Just blend that. And this creates an even blend. Okay, I don't know how the lighting is here, you guys. I'm like doing this and I have no clue how it looks. I hope it looks good. All right, so guys, that is my concealer on, and it kind of looks kind of crazy right now, but I'm gonna go in with a trick that I've been using lately that makes my skin look flawless at the end. So to set under my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Midnight Banana Powder, and it's just like a luxury setting powder, but I don't know what's like luxury about it. Definitely not a luxury price, so, but it works. Maybe like it's luxury because of the quality is really good, but I don't know, I love it. So I put a little bit on like the back of like a makeup palette. This is the One Size Beauty makeup palette. I take my beauty sponge while blending my concealer out. And this is still a little bit damp. It's not like super wet, but it's a little bit damp. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into my banana powder, dust off some excess, and then set under my eyes. Now using powders, this color used to scare me because I was scared that I would look, you know, flashbacky or cakey or like too yellow in the face, but it works. I used to use the Coty Air Sponge powder for this, but I mean it works too, but I feel like this powder just gives like a dark skinned people more of like a natural finish, which I really like. Now it's gonna look like a lot at first, but we're gonna go ahead and tone it down later with my special trick. Not really a special trick, but it's something that I've been using that like really works wonders, so. Make sure you're relaxing your forehead and relaxing under your eyes when you do this so that it doesn't crease. You don't want to set any creases. For the rest of my face, I just take a big fluffy brush like this and I dip into the rest of that powder that's on this makeup palette. And I just like lightly kind of like set my entire face. Now, when it comes to makeup, you guys, I've said this so many times on my channel, you just have to learn to trust the process, you know, because at first it looks kind of crazy and then it starts to like come together at the end. So this is that part where I'm starting to look a lot lighter in the face and yellow in the face, so it doesn't look like it's matching my skin tone right now, but you just wait and see. You just wait and see. All right, you guys, so next I'm gonna go ahead and take my One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base foundation powder in the shade Deep 6, and I'm gonna use this to even out my face. So I'm not gonna put this over my highlighted areas. I'm just gonna put this like on like my cheeks, my neck, around my forehead, just to bring my skin tone back into the face a little bit more. And this stuff works wonder. It literally makes your skin look super airbrushed. So if you guys have not checked out this product, it's the One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base foundation powder. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. So I'm gonna dip some right there and I'm just gonna blend that around the face. You can instantly tell that it's blurring out its imperfections and making it look work. So I'm just gonna like speed this part up a little bit. You guys, you cannot say my face does not look like butter right now. It looks so smooth. Ooh. Now remember, you don't want to put the foundation powder over your highlighted areas because you want to keep those areas a little more bright, but you want the rest of your perimeter of your face, so like under your cheeks, kind of like your contour areas, to be a little bit darker. And we still haven't contoured yet, so the contour is going to really tie the face together. This is just like the base, you know what I mean? And at this stage, you guys, in the makeup, what I like to do here is I like to take my setting spray and set this. I like to set this and then continue, because if I set this now, it's gonna really like lock in the base products, right? So I'm gonna shake this up. I wish I had my continuous mist from Morphe, but I bought this over in Vegas. And let's go back in and kind of like work that product into the skin. Let me know down in the comment section, guys, what you guys think so far of my foundation look right now, my makeup. I feel like it looks so good. I'm I'm telling you guys, I've gotten so many compliments on my makeup recently because of like how I do my base now, and like I'm obsessed. And it lasts all day. Perfect. Okay. All right, you guys. So now what I'm gonna do is start the contour process in my face. I like to just use eyeshadows to do that. I mean, you could like buy bronzers and contour like palettes stuff like that. To me, I just take a shadow that's a little darker than my skin tone. It gets the job done. You know, it is what it is. So I'm using the Patrick Star Visionary palette for this, and I'm taking the shade Brownie, and I'm gonna use Brownie to contour my face. I'm gonna go ahead and dip in with this angled fluffy brush. I'm gonna just work that here. It's a very light contour too. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too insane. Just a little something. All right, you guys, so I went ahead and contoured my face. So I guess you kind of call it bronzing because it's like not really, it didn't really chisel my face, but it did kind of add like a bronzy look to my skin or whatever. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add blush. I feel like blush really ties the entire look together. So I'm gonna take my Trixie Cosmetics Just a Girl blush palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Cult Classic to go ahead and blush up my face. This is a perfect blush shade for my skin. It just makes me look so beautiful. I love it. Oh, look at that, you guys. Hope you guys can see this. Oh, it just looks so good. I love it so much. And for those of you who follow me for a while, you know I love to put my blush on my forehead because it really warms up the face and gives it like a nice raisin-esque look. Looks really good for people with deeper skin tones. It looks popping. All right, just to reassure, I'll do one more spritz. And just do one more go around my face. And guys, that's basically my complexion done. My complexion, I feel like it looks flawless. Like I love the way it looks. Like I feel confident and pretty. Another step I like to do is take the Just a Girl blush palette and go into Moxie, which is a highlighter shade. I guess you kind of like highlight the cheeks a little bit to give it a little bit of a glow. I don't like to glow too much, you know? Like when I'm in drag, I love to glow, like I love highlighter. When I'm out of drag, I don't really like too much highlighter because I feel like sometimes it can like look too much and like jarring on the face. So I'll just do that, Cupid's bow. That's about it. And to line my lips, I'm gonna go ahead and just use this Morphe lip liner in the shade Trendsetter. It's just a brown lip liner. Just gonna use the Trixie Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Truth or Dare. I like the way the gloss mixes in with the liner and kind of creates like this like brown glossy like situation, which looks really cool, like nudie for us dark girls. All right, so now I'm gonna take this Inglot liner and I am going to just do, you know, a little wing, nothing too crazy, nothing too dramatic, just something that's gonna say, bitch, you are that bitch, so. I love it so much. You could add contact lenses, you would add contact lenses, but girl, I'm obsessed with this look. I think it looks so good. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a huge thumbs up because I would greatly appreciate that. And if you're feeling ever so inclined, subscribe to the channel because I love to have you guys a part of the Soul Slay family. I hope you guys enjoy videos like this. I try to like bring you guys things that you can do on a daily. I know a lot of my like subscriber base is like drag lovers. You guys love drag, but again, I say this all the time. I like to dibble and dabble a little bit of everything. So if this video was helpful, let me know down in the comments. Share this video with your friends. I think it's like a nice, natural way to get your makeup done if you're a beginner. Yeah, so just make sure this is like blended nicely. All right, you guys, that's it for me today. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I could be lying and tell you you're fine. I could could be lying the rest of the night.